Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to today's tutorial. We're going to be showing you guys how to set up animation blueprint. What I got right here is an imported character from a site called Mixamo. This is where I get my animations and character models. We're going to be going on there actually and importing ourselves some of the meshes you could choose from and animations. And we'll set them all up inside of Unreal's engine. And then, yeah, right now I'm gonna show you guys a little preview of it. So this is gonna be our walking forward, walking backwards, straight from left, right, and then left. All right, so we're gonna head inside Mixamo. This is where I get my animations and the character models. I'm gonna head inside. Make sure you have Adobe account set up, because that's the only way you're gonna have gain access to the animations and the characters. So just sign up. Y'all guys can look down and choose whatever skin you guys want. I'm gonna choose the knight. Make sure it's set as T-pose and the FPX binaries. We're going to download that. We need to grab our idle, walking backwards, strafe left, strafe right. So those four we need to grab. I'm gonna start with the idle. My bad, that's on animations. And just pick whatever. I'm gonna pick the breathing, I guess one. This one looks nice. This will do. Make sure this one's without skin, keyframe reduction none, frames per second 30, and then the same thing for FBX binaries. Download that. We're gonna head over to walking or run. Actually, we're gonna do run, and then let's see right here, running. This will do. Yeah, we can do this one. Make sure it's set in place, because if not, it's gonna look really weird inside of Unreal Engine. So make sure that's set in place. And then we're gonna click download, keyframe reduction. We're gonna set that to none, without skin. Yeah, you know how it is. And then we're gonna head over, getting our running backwards. Let's spell that. And then this one doesn't have to be too crazy. We could just use this one. There we go, that would do. And then without skin. So we're gonna do the same thing with the strafed left and the strafed right. Strafe left. And then let's see right here, walking left strafe. This would do. So I'm gonna download this one, and then the next one I'll meet y'all guys back inside of Unreal Engine. Alright, we're back, and right now we need to start importing our animations. Make sure you go to your folders, and then I'm gonna click import, right click import, and then we're gonna do, actually, you know what, first we need to actually go import our skeleton mesh first. That's important. So download whatever skin you got. You're gonna have this screen. Make sure these two boxes are checked. We need to grab our skeleton mesh, and then we need to import it. And this one, don't touch that, because we're getting our new skeleton right here. And everything else you can leave all same. And once that's done importing, don't worry about that. That's nothing. Head over to animations, right click, import, and we're going to do all of our 4 animations as we got, but the difference is we're going to be actually using our skeleton that we just imported from that character. Okay, so that's going to do. We're going to get all 4 of them. There we go. We're going to right click and then go to animation. We're going to be doing our blend space, picking our skeleton, and I'm gonna just name this one locomotion underscore night. There we go. And then I'm gonna go right here. We're gonna set this up to direction, and then it's going to be minus 180. Oh, and then this one, the number of grids is going to be 8 right here. Interpolation time, that's actually going to stay down to 0, I believe. And then this one we're going to be putting the speed, and the maximum is 600, so we're going to do 600 only. And the grid space, we're going to do 7 right here. Okay, and interpolation time for this one would be 0.1. So there we go. Down here we're going to fiddle around with this later, because what this actually does, after you have your animations, and then once you go into walk, like the animation just snaps to that animation. It doesn't have a smooth transition. So this is what that means. You can set, actually we're just going to set it up to 7. I always do this for all my animations. So All right, so let's get into the part for the direction and then the speed. So left and right is going to be the direction minus 180, which is all the way back, and then 180 is all the way forward. And then the speed is up and down. So down here is going to be 0, which we're not going to be. We're going to set the idle down here because once it hits 0, we're not going to be moving. It's going to be playing the idle animation. But once it's gained its velocity, we're going to want to play those animations, right? So we're going to go click our breathing animation, breathing idle, my bad. And then we're going to select the run, and I'm going to just set that up right here. As you can see, it starts to playing right there. We're going to go to our right strafe walking, and then I'm going to put on the right. Make sure you get 2 of them. Make sure that's set up like that. And then the slow jog backwards, we're going to do the... we're going to put that all the way towards the right. And the same thing goes with the left side. And we're going to do that with the left strafe walking. Yeah. So there we go. As you can see, it pretty much does all. That's so cool about the blend space, is that it like moves to that direction just like that, you know, like there it goes straight, then it goes, you know, angle to that direction. So yeah, that's all set up. We're going to click save. And then next up, we're going to be making our animation blueprint. Select the skeleton. I'm going to call this ABP underscore night. There we go. Once we get inside here, we're going to select our locomotion. Put that there. And we're going to right click it. We're going to make 2 variables. The direction and the speed. So this is really important because we need to get our direction and speed, right? I'm going to head over to our event graph. We're going to be needing to get our speed right here. So we're going to be setting the speed right here, and we're going to be getting velocity. Yep, getting the velocity, and then get vectors length. Vectors length. There we go. And then once we got that, I'm gonna set up our calculate. It's get actor. Get actors rotation. There we go. Once we get that, then we're going to calculate our direction. We need to calculate, right? And then we're going to be getting our velocity from the vectors lengths. You know, we're going to be setting the speed up right there. There we go. And this one's going to be the direction. All right. I'm going to plug that in. There we go. I think that's almost going to be it. Set those 2 up. All right, so we're going to be back here, and we're going to be setting up our animation in here. And then we're going to head over to mesh, select our mesh. Also, we need to do the camera thing. We're going to be doing the head, and then we're going to click the head. We're going to right click it, and then we're going to be adding the socket for our camera. All right, I'm going to add camera. Then once that's made, I'm going to save it, exit out of there. And then we need to add a component for the camera. And then I'm going to child that with the mesh. And we're going to go to the camera, click the parent socket, and then you're going to see camera right there. And make sure you move that angle. Oh yeah, make sure you head over to the mesh. And then select our use, make sure you go to animation mode and select use animation blueprint. And then ABP, a blueprint night. So there you go. He starts animating. Go to the camera. We're going to move the rotation of it. There you go. We're going to set that up like that. That would do. Perfect. If it looks weird, we could go back and always move it. All right, so we're back in, and then there we go. Everything is working all accordingly. We are is it like the camera is now like moving with the idle animation, so it looks better than it's just in my mesh in, you know, if you just put the camera into the head. But there you go. You see everything's working. We're moving backwards and moving forward, running forward. But anyways, that will be it. Next up, what I want to do is probably like send up the sword, maybe in our hands, or gun. It doesn't matter. Actually, I might do both, you know, probably like a knife and a gun, and then setting up the ray casting for the firing. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. See you in the next one.